Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, respectable viewers. Myself, Gulfam Riaz Hashmi. Welcome to my channel Treatment with Quran. And today we will talk about magic of love, Sihr al Mahabbah Attiwala. So we are living in a society where extramarital affairs there are a common thing. Okay, and many people they are having extramarital affairs. They have indulged themselves in this dirt. And wives of those husbands they are really worried about themselves, about their husbands, and they use different tactics to control their husbands, and some of them they do not know the consequences of doing that, but they go to the magicians, they go to Sahara, and they performs sihr of love on their husbands. And what is their intention? They intend to control their husbands, and they intend to make their husbands only love their wives, not anybody else. Okay, and the second category of sihr of love is that in which a boy or a girl, he or she performs magic to gain the love of that person. Okay, so it has two categories. So how can we know that either anybody is under the effect of sihr of love or not? Normally we think that if a wife she is performing magic to control her husband, so there is nothing bad, or there is no harm in it, but no. So the first thing is that magic and sihr, it is kufr, it is forbidden, it is not allowed in Islam. So if somebody goes to magicians and performs magic, even her intention is to control her husband, this is not good thing, this is forbidden and this is haram. And one thing I want to mention here, it has many consequences, and in many cases husbands they become lunatic, they become mad, and they suffer physical, mental and economic losses. Okay, so magic, sihr, it is a curse, and it can do no good to any family. Okay, so it only can worsen the situation, it can only make the situation worse. Okay, so this is not a good thing. So how can we know that? What are the symptoms of sihr of love? So the first category in which husband and wife are involved, so the first symptom is that husband, he feels excessive and extreme love for his wife. Normally love between husband and wife, it is a good thing, it is a necessary thing to make a family strong, and to make a family a loving family, a loving relationship. But and if a husband has extreme and excessive love and passion for his wife, and he can't even think of living without his wife, so this can be a symptom of sihr al mahabba, and in Arabic it is called attiwala. And the second symptom is that second sign is extreme desire to have sexual intercourse with his wife. Definitely this is having sex, it's a basic instinct of human beings, and it is a necessity, and everybody has desire it. Okay, but if somebody has extreme desire, and all the time he is only thinking of having sex with his wife, so this can be because of sihr of love. Okay, so it can have many problems, and people who are affected and who are victim of sihr of love, so they do they do frequent intercourse with their wives, and consequently they become weak. Okay, so this is not a good thing. And the third symptom is that extreme lust at the sight of wife. Normally when a husband looks at his wife, so it inculcates love, it gives him an urge to make love. Okay, but every time whenever he see his wife, so he has a lust, and he wants to have sexual intercourse with his wife, so this extreme lust. Okay, so this can be because of sihr of love. And there is another symptom, and that is if somebody obeys his wife blindly. Okay, and he cannot hear anything that goes against his wife, and even if his parents, his relatives, his brothers and sisters, anybody if and says anything about his wife, so he gets angry. How dare you talk to her like that? You can't say to my wife this and that. So this blind obedience, and in this blind obedience he is experiencing health loss, wealth loss, and business loss, and loss in relationships, loss in family. and emotional losses, but he is ready to experience and to bear all these things, and he's just obeying his wife blindly. So this blind obedience of one's wife, it can be because of sihr of love. So these are some symptoms in which, by which we can ascertain either the relationship between husband and wife is not affected by magic or not. And if somebody is having all these symptoms, so definitely he's under the effect of magic. And it's my suggestion to my sisters, to my sisters in Islam, if you think that or if you have doubt on your husband, so do not do this prohibited magic. There are other magics that you can perform: magic of your manners, magic of your cooking, magic of your beauty, magic of your good conversation with your husband, magic of having good time with your husband. So you have to perform all these magics to take hold of your husband. Believe me, this magic, forbidden magic, it cannot do anything good to you and to your family. It can only worsen the situation. And the second category, sihr of love, that involves two strangers. Some many a times, if a boy proposes a girl and his proposal is rejected, or if a girl proposes someone and her proposal is rejected, so some people, they cannot bear this rejection, and they go to magicians and they go to sahara and they performs magic over that person in order to gain that person's love. But it can also have bad consequences. And a girl contacted me for consultation, and her problem was that she was having dreams of one of her classmates since 2 years. Okay, so it was really really shocking thing for that woman, for that girl. And she said that she has become used to, addicted to this dream. Okay, and if some night she does not dream that guy, so she says that I become anxious, I become worried, why I'm not having his dreams. Okay, so this addiction and this frequent coming of dreams of anybody, okay, so this can be a sign that love of magic has been performed on you. And sometimes you reject someone's proposal, but suddenly you feel an inclination to go to that person, to meet that person, to have a conversation with that person, and to live to the house of that person. So this impatience and this sudden change in your feelings, in your thoughts, so it can also be because of sihr of love. So these are the symptoms of sihr of love between husband and wife, and between two strangers, and between a boy and a girl who are unmarried to each other. So as far as the treatment of this magic is concerned, we will make inshallah another video for the treatment of this magic. Thank you so much.